Hi
Alright.
guys, I mean Molly's.
Okay. Hi Mom, I'm on TV.
Ayo.
Yippee!
Actually, they recorded a video of me for work, so I'm probably somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm somewhere.
Yeah, I'm in
Oh
a
my God.
newspaper article, unfortunately. You can look it up with my name.
Wait, real?
Yep.
Why? For what?
Cool.
Oh, okay, but
So, since I redid the map, I'm having you guys start on the ship. There's no,
Yeah.
like, biome that you guys are actually in, or like next to, really. And this will give a better sense of discovery on the new map instead of just placing in the middle of nowhere and be like, "Where's the ship? Where's the ship?" So,
is that how we sound?
okay. Yes.
I mean, I had a
Yeah,
pretty
I'll
easy
go
time
fuck
keeping track of
myself,
it.
So, you guys get on the ship, the party does, and the golem is just, that's what I'm calling it, is following Noor all the way on the ship, and it's cracking and creaking the floorboards, and everyone can hear
It's
it
heavy.
climb onto the ship, and they all turn around all at once, and they're just like, what is that? Like in unison.
Nor would just say that it's their new friend. So who's carrying the dead guy, the crystal statue
You
guy?
guys couldn't move him. He's too heavy.
Oh dang. Okay.
Figured we could have probably done it.
Yeah.
You guys can move 1 ton.
I don't know. Have you seen us try?
Yeah, real. And we have a new friend. He can help us.
Okay, you can go back and get him later. It's fine.
Alright, but we're gonna try.
Oh, I forgot to give the lady to your guys' side. My bad.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah,
We
that
don't
bitch
like
was
women
I
here.
forgot about her.
The woman.
The woman. Do any of us actually know her name?
No.
She doesn't have a name, as far as you know. Just
Yeah, her
As it
husband
should
didn't
be.
name her
Fuck
yet.
her.
she just,
Got
I
a
like the
name,
goblin lady.
she just hasn't like been introduced to you really.
Okay, Ormus is fine with that. It can stay that way.
So the ship captain, the one who manages the ship, is just like, I reckon that's a mermaid. He says, puffing his pipe.
A mermaid?
Yeah. And then everyone just like looks at him and is like, yeah. And the other ship captain approaches and he says, soldier, where's the other guardsman? I left you one other man and you lost him? To what? He's like,
He died.
sir, sorry, sir. I left him because he became crystallized and engulfed by the night, sir. It's like, what? Can anyone here explain?
So,
He died.
it seems like there's an odd occurrence at night in these lands. Everything seems to turn into crystal, but if you're fully encased in that crystal, you die and can't go back. So yeah, there's that.
Perish.
Surely this is like being turned to stone, well, like a gorgon. Perhaps you can be turned back, right? The captain says.
I suppose it could be possible, but I don't have any magic that necessarily detects life energy. So we would have to research the crystal before we could really come to that.
Approaches was like, I am a lord of the arts. And then the captain was like, do you know anything about crystal engulfication? He's like, well, no. Then shut up. Alright, continue explaining. What else happened?
Well, for the most part, it seems like the lands are filled with crystal-like creatures or beings. And one of them, as you can see, has followed us here. He's mostly friendly. And that's thanks to Noor's ability to communicate with it somehow.
I guess that explains why it looks exactly like him.
He's quite fond of me. It's adorable.
Alright, so what language does he speak?
Here. And then he goes like this to the ground.
It just sounds like knocking on the door.
Oh god.
And then the thing responds by like, just like
Stomping his foot or some shit.
nodding his head.
Okay, I ask him what's his name? Or what, no, I say what should I call you? That's what I say.
He responds by saying, name? Question mark.
Mhm.
He tilts his head in a way that you would, and he says, name.
His name is name.
I don't think that's his name.
That goes so hard.
That's what he told me. So that is his name. Name.
And
He's very clearly tilting his head, like asking the question.
the bookkeeper comes up and is like, you know, for research, we should probably take a log of everything we discovered. Perhaps you could name this creature, since you all discovered them.
He just said his name was name.
Or enough of that.
Oh.
It's-
Cyril kind of shrugs and is like, that is what he said.
And then the bookkeeper gets in the middle of everyone, like examining that crystal creature, and is just like, I propose a classification system, perhaps a scientific name as well as a colloquial name to make things easier for those below. Like Noor.
Ah! Noor looks to the goblin, Sheila.
Play on
just
words. Something related to Crystal.
Like, Sheila's just like, what do you mean people below? The people below your knees? I'm sorry, I'm short. The fucking
Mimic.
bat folk is just like, no, did not mean you. I didn't even notice you.
Jeff walks up to the goblin. He's like jumping up too, pretending to be tall.
Noor interrupts the guy if he tries to talk anymore, and he's like, why are you being so rude to me? You wanted to date me a moment ago, and now you say I'm lesser than you. I don't understand your hostility. Are you
Oh.
embarrassed?
You're in
Did
love
not-
with Noor?
Did not mean any hostility. It's just, I meant your intelligence.
I can read. I read your book.
Oh yeah,
Unless
we
you
still
mean
have to
your-
talk about
your-
that book.
Your book was for, lesser intelligence, then that must mean you are of lesser intelligence. Since I was able to read it.
And he goes, enough of that. We should come up with a classification and a name colloquially for those
Hush.
or can I pronounce the scientific name, okay?
I will put you in timeout if you are rude to me and my friends again. Do you understand?
He ignores you.
Okay, since Noor's taller than him, they go up to him behind him and they scruff him. And I pick him
I
up.
figured Noor would just like wait for a response and not understand that he's choosing not to.
Yeah, he doesn't
Long,
understand.
deafening silence.
He's just gonna he's waiting and it was quiet, but he doesn't respond, so he's
Strength
timeout
roll.
now. Okay. I can't wait to scruff these guys. This is awesome. Yippee, yippee! Okay. Strength. Oh, oops. When I forget to click here every time.
So real.
There it is.
What is your strength modifier?
0.
You fail, but the crystal creature mimics your action and just grabs. But since you're not able to lift him up, he just grabs.
We're both grabbing him.
And then the previous guards in the back, rush over
Okay,
then
and then
they all raise
Noor-
their weapons. They're like, calm your creature down.
He's only following my lead.
I really
But
would
fine.
recommend not taking any aggressive action against this creature.
Noor
That
lets
didn't go
go.
so well for us.
Noor lets go, and then I guess the mimic lets go as well.
Yeah, the crystal creature lets go.
And then the guy that wanted Noor but doesn't anymore, Noor goes like this to him. Look, you like this. Do you know what this means?
No.
It means to get a spanking. Like he's gonna spank him if he misbehaves.
No, it doesn't. What?
Yes, it
I've
does.
never seen that.
No, it's
Well,
it's
that-
like
No. This is different. Like it's kind of like this or something. But like my parents used to do it to me like when I was a child.
I think
they
that's
would,
just
like-
like your family.
Maybe
name.
that was just you guys, yeah.
Yeah, I really
Okay.
think so.
No, my parents would talk to each other like that, and that meant that somebody was gonna get spanked.
No, my mom would just tell me she's gonna beat my ass when we get home.
Well, yeah, mine too. But sometimes they couldn't just say that out loud, so they'd go like
Yeah.
this.
The Batfolk
No, when they couldn't
brushes
say out loud,
himself
they'd
off.
just be like, just wait until we get home.
Oh, that happened to me too.
Hmm.
The Batfolk brushes himself off, and it's just like, I would never.
And Noor pets his friend on his head. He's like,
And then your hand starts getting engulfed by crystal.
Oh.
Do you release your hand?
Hold on
And it
tighter.
stops.
so we can't touch him at all?
Nope.
Oh, I want to hug him.
And,
What if I was trying to romance him?
And then the guard captain is just like, well, obviously we shouldn't touch this thing.
Don't call him a thing. He has a name.
You'll be fine as long as the crystal doesn't fully engulf you. Any sort of heat seems to get rid of it as well.
He's very friendly.
Frankly, I don't know about that. He just considered tried attacking one of our most crucial team members. And he goes,
No.
yes, crucial!
I'm not sure if a grab counts as an attack.
He was nearly mimicking my actions.
Oh, so you're the threat.
Perhaps.
What about Noor looks threatening to you?
Their actions.
I merely tried to scruff him like you would a small child or an animal.
Yes, please refrain from doing that. You're not a member of authority here. Crystal Keeper.
Ooh. Fancy. I don't care much for authority, but I will demand respect for myself if I am being mistreated. I have
Getting
self-esteem.
blown way
you see.
out of proportion.
Well, this is a new being, a new threat. Anything's a threat until evaluated, so...
Well, I've
Well, the threat,
evaluated
we
him.
wouldn't have brought it onto the ship.
See,
Then why
Normus
did
is
you
very
bring it
smart.
on the ship?
Okay, we'll go. And then Noor starts walking off.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
A much
Where's
more
the-
erratic.
Yeah, hold on, I went the wrong fucking
Okay,
way. Lands this
okay.
way.
Well, first, Cyril's too quiet. How is Cyril reacting to this?
I mean, the Cyril doesn't like talking to people, so he's just
Oh,
kind
God.
of been watching anyway.
They're
They're
mean. I
mean.
kind of hate talking to these people now too.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
they're
I
all
hate all of
mean.
them.
That's why Cyril doesn't talk to them.
Real. We should kill all of them and restart the civilization with just us, the homies.
Genocide, got
That's
it.
crazy.
We could take them. We could take them. It was merely their time if they died. So
You want to? You can go ahead.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it alone.
No, we're outnumbered.
Nah, I got my crystal homie. He'll just touch them all. And they'll like,
You're right. If he did go big mode, these guys would probably die.
Real.
Except maybe the mage. But we just kill him first.
Oh god.
But Cyril does kind of like watch while Nora's like walking away, and they're not a part of this conversation, so they're like slowly following them and trying not to draw attention to
The
themselves.
guard captain stops you. Cyril! Oh, You had a job to do. What did you do out there? Did you find any ore? Find anything else? Maybe record any life information?
They seem like kind of scared to talk to this guy that was just yelling at them.
Real. Nora's-
Didn't really have time or find any place to mine or start anything, you know, considering what happened. They're like, what is this guy's vibes right now?
Bad vibes.
He's not bad vibes. He's just kind of like looking at you and trying to get a status report out of at least one of you, and he's not getting shit.
We told him what
He's like the
happened. He's
least
being mad
friendly
aggressive.
person.
Yeah, he's
literally.
aggressive
Like-
as fuck.
He's a
Yeah, but
guard
does
captain,
it-
that's
is he-
all he does.
Well,
Is he
Maybe you should
throwing
grab me a
off the
nice-
vibes that he's like annoyed by everybody or what?
yeah, he definitely is.
No, he's throwing out the vibes that he doesn't like the answers he's getting. He feels like there's more than there is.
Well,
Maybe
that's
he
what
should've
fucking
gone on that
happened.
expedition. Fuck this.
Real.
He's only suspicious because of Noor.
You try to scruff one man for being mean, calling him a lesser man, and then that's. Nora's gonna chime in and just be like, "Sir, don't yell at my friend. It's very rude. All of you are so rude here. You should be more like
Judge
name."
Noor.
No,
Ormus, tell me, did you find a weakness to the crystals?
we just said
Did
it was
you-
heat.
What I said about the warmth?
The warmth. Can you be more
This man
specific?
doesn't listen.
Well,
We
I
said
mean,
heat.
Fire is just the simplest solution, but I mean, it
You
seems
got
to happen
Cyril
with
by the
any sort of
throat.
warmth.
Oh.
I stop him. I like put my arm over like to not yoink Cyril. I hate this man. I'm
All
like,
of
don't
you,
fucking
you're
touch
going
me.
on a second expedition. And this time, I need to set up a camp. You're bringing more guards with you.
How about you come with
Okay,
us so
but
you
do
can
you
stop
have a
being so
business-
rude?
No, and you're bringing the lesser bean captain over here, the bookkeeper. Ormus, you're in charge.
Of the bookkeeper?
No, everyone. Cyril, where are you going?
Cyril is coming with.
Okay,
like,
but may I
stops,
ask, do you
keeps
have a
freezing.
plan to prevent everyone from being consumed by crystal once we set up a camp and it turns to night?
Well, if you need a source of heat, bring plenty of firewood, since that's the only idea you've given me. You can bring our elven mage over there, and you can bring our fire starter.
This man's not very bright, is he?
I know a fireball or two. I can stop crystals, maybe. That stupid elf chimes in.
Oh no, not you, sir. I haven't met you. I'm sure.
We don't
you're
need
quite
a
brilliant.
fireball,
I meant
we need
this
a
man over here.
long-lasting flame.
A long-lasting flame? What's more long-lasting than magic?
An eternal flame. He's correct. Quite brilliant. Unlike Mr. Bully over here. Manhandling my friends. Talking down to name. Telling me to shush. Don't care for this man at all.
Shut up, Noor.
He should respect his elders. I'm far older than him. How old are you?
Noor? How old is Noor?
He doesn't know, but he's counting all of his lives as one life. Like, for, like, years he's lived.
This captain's like 60 years old.
Yeah. Nord clearly doesn't look that old at all. He looks quite young. But he's counting all of his lives, so to him, he's like ancient.
Ormus, can you do me a favor? Can you please just get a camp established? Something small, I don't care.
Alright, we'll figure something out.
If
And
you
he
need to
leans
bring
down towards
gunpowder, I don't care. Bring fucking obsidian. I don't take anything you need from the ship.
Why don't you come with us then?
And leave everybody here?
Yeah, they would. Sorry, he didn't say yet. Yes, they'd probably be much happier without you here.
I mean, was there
Okay,
anything
I'll
dangerous?
leave with the other captain. And
So
the other
anything
captain's
dangerous
just like,
happen while we're
"Yar, I'll pirate the ship to the other blue sea. That
He has it all
way," and he
covered.
points to the land.
He's quite intelligent, I can tell.
I feel like he's gonna destroy the ship, but
Nah, it's fine. I just want this dude to die because he's not gonna be able to handle it.
Okay.
I don't like him. He's an asshole.
he is an asshole.
He's touching
I
up
kinda
on
want him
cereal.
dead.
Oh god, me too. Let's get him killed. If I was Elias, I would have started attacking him already.
You can be a good leader without being an ass.
Oh god, real.
Sheila, you're staying here and manning the cannons since you have experience with gunpowder.
Mm-hmm. I don't want Sheila to be in any more danger. She's
Okay,
much too
Captain.
pretty for that. Bye,
Ormus
Sheila.
leans to Jeff. Oh, now Jeff, when you grow up and become a fine craftsman, if you ever end up in leadership, don't be an asshole like certain people. It's not appreciated by others around you.
Yeah, that's right, bookkeeper.
And mind your own business when you
He just
become an
ruffles
adult,
Jeff's head
Jeff.
and stands back up.
Can you guys just let the characters speak for a second?
We're having a
I'm
conversation.
pointing at you.
Ormus was just talking. What the heck?
Yeah, I was just ruffling Jeff's head.
God,
No
I
one
was
was
loving
talking
Jeff as well.
when Ormus was speaking. You've tried to interrupt several times now.
Okay. Noor would interrupt him.
Okay. So, Ormus, since you're in charge, take anything you need from the ship stores. The crates on the bottom of the deck should suffice. It should have everything you need for setting up a camp.
Let's see what's in there.
Okay, while you do that, I'll be right back real quick. I gotta grab food.
I'm gonna follow Ormus.
How much manpower we have to be dragging shit around.
I know. That's just what I was thinking.
Where's the... It's on the other side of the ship. This way. Okay. So go ahead and give me a perception roll, and I'll tell you what you see. Or how good you
Okay.
search.
Ormus is feeling my vibes right now. Low energy, low effort.
Yeah, low effort for real. Okay. So you grab some bundles of bedrolls. Probably enough, one for each person. So probably about 6 or 7 or 10. Probably about that. I need to go see how many people are up there. You grab some obvious like flint, some stakes,
steel.
some cloth, and some wood piles to set up a basic fence. You also bring a hammer, an axe, and some oil
Okay.
to keep fires going. Five, 6, 7.
Maybe I should have made a list, or did you make a list of all that?
I didn't make no list.
I didn't make no list.
That was a lot of things. You might need to repeat that to me.
Okay. So you got 9 bedrolls. You got stakes and cloth. Wood. Like a stack of wood. Let's make that 2 axes. Oil and a hammer.
Okay. Oh, I need to start
Now
writing
when Cyril gets back, I have to have everyone do a perception roll.
Cyril's back.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
hear them. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, they said they're back a couple times.
Okay, so once you get back to top deck, Armus, please give me a perception roll.
Okay. Just let me get back up there. It's climbing.
Noor, you can give me a perception roll, but at disadvantage.
Okay, I made it up. New perceptional time.
Armus, give me disadvantage too.
Okay.
Wait, what
my
about
first
me?
One actually was
Yes,
kind of
you. Sorry. Actually, no, Cyril, you're good. Cyril, you're good.
Okay, I'm scared.
I know, I'm kind of scared too. I got a 15 and a 14.
15 and a 14. 15.
I got
13.
13, 14.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
playing on
why
Cyril.
not?
You said Cyril's good.
No,
Yeah,
I,
you said
I
no.
said I said you're good without the
Oh, okay.
disadvantage. Sorry, I should have clarified.
Okay.
Okay, Cyril, you're the only one to notice this, but there's a faint light about the shade of Noor directly from the crystal on the back of the ship, heading towards the crystal creature. Does Cyril
Cyril
react
doesn't
at
do
all?
anything crazy. He's watching because he's had heated gamer moments in the past, and so
Real.
they're watching for a sec. He'll wait to see if it changes at all, like when they move or something.
That means being cute and playing with the sheets.
Okay. The captain just goes, Ormus, since you're in charge of the expedition, your lead. Do you grab everything you need?
Yeah, here's what I brought, and then he's just gonna relay this list of items: signed bedrolls, stakes, cloths, a stack of wood, 2 axes, oil, and a hammer. Anyone think of anything else we might need on this journey here?
He ponders for a moment. Who's the fastest here? So which one of you has like the best like athletics?
My athletics is a 7. +7.
I have a +1.
Oh.
My speed is 25 feet.
No, your athletic.
Oh.
Yeah, speed 25 too.
The
I
fuck,
know.
have a-
I said mine's a +1.
So it's your athletics is 1 period. I'm asking for the stat.
Oh, I don't know where I would see that.
I mean, there's no outright stat. It's just a plus whatever
Yeah.
your bonus is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a 1. So yours is a 7. Cyril's is how much?
I'm also a 7, but I also have like slower like movement speed. I know that's not what you said, but consider that.
I'm going off athletics, so I need a tiebreaker. Both of you roll a d6.
I thought you were gonna have us roll athletics.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. That's actually better. Do that.
Alright.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay. Kane, the captain goes, well, Ormus, you're probably the fastest based on your ancestry. Here, and he hands you a flare gun. If we get
Just grabs it, but
separated-
kind of like gives him a dirty look. Doesn't like this anyway.
Yeah, that was racist as well.
It wasn't being racist, it's because, like, it's true.
It's
Yeah,
still
but it could've been
racist.
Cyril.
Racist.
Yeah, on God.
Yeah, but Cyril's
Wait, where the fuck is
ancestry
Jeff?
fast
Oh,
with
he's
water.
down here. Okay. Need to bring.
You don't
Jeff
know
back.
that. Racism. I'd give him a dirty look too, on
Racism.
God. Nor just raises an eyebrow.
The racism
Looks at him.
campaign continues.
On God.
Whatever. Shut up.
It's okay, we know what you are.
Uh-huh.
Oh God.
It just
White
says,
people.
Ormus, if we get separated, well, I need you to either shoot the flare or have someone else shoot the flare and look for us. So I'm gonna assign a guard to you, and he can look for us. Just gonna give you. Is this sexy Jeremy?
Oh yeah.
Can't wait till the guard dies.
Yeah,
Like the other
you
one?
get sexy Jeremy. So I'm gonna make his base color different.
No, we're gonna
okay?
bug first, and then they're gonna die. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna make
fuck 'em.
it pink.
Hey!
It's gay as fuck.
Alright.
Or is it just gonna look towards them? He's like, oh, we're paired up again. Excellent.
It just says right. Sir.
Kind of raises a brow, enormous salutes back at him.
We're gonna have this, like, officer roleplay.
It's kind of hot, honestly.
If
Oh
we
no,
get
the fuck?
separated, you and Jeremy
Leave the armor on.
you, shoot the flare. If Jeremy's with you and hit the flare, have him shoot it and look for us while we head the same direction.
What if he dies
this?
like the other one?
He's not gonna die.
Jeremy here is very capable. I'm sure he will not die.
What if he turns into a crystal while holding the flare, so the flare is also a crystal?
Then I will
Well, we're
find
better
him and
prepared.
drag him back to the ship.
Speaking of which, we
Alright.
should probably drag the other guard back to the ship at some point.
Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he was in a forest near the mountains.
Great.
We set up
Okay.
camp there. We burnt down a lot of things.
Cyril, I'm getting a vibe from you. You look more to the environment more than the others did. I want you to take point.
I befriended the environment.
Cyril's kind of standing there awkwardly. Doing what?
You will be
Taking point.
leading the party.
Oh. Okay.
Ormus will be in charge of the camp. You'll be in charge of the exploration.
Are you alright, Cyril? Is that okay with you?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Nora's just gonna be like, you could do this, Cyril. I believe in you.
And so they're very quickly like, okay, then I guess we can leave. Get off
Alright,
me.
let's get going.
How do I select? Oh, okay.
Where did Cyril go?
Over here.
Oh.
Hey.
He
Oh,
jumped
right.
he jumped to the deep into the water. Oh yeah.
Did I?
Oh, I've
We're running away from
Jeremy. My
responsibility.
bad.
Oh, where the fuck am I?
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
can you grab Jeremy?
Me? Oh yeah, I can get him.
I lost you guys. I don't know where you went.
Almost dropped him in the water. It's fine.
You can right click on our
I'll
icons
show
if you
you.
want to find us.
Yeah, we're right here.
Yeah, I need to find you guys. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that way? What the hell? Apparently I'm blind. Fuck.
It's okay. We're all a little blind sometimes. Did I leave Jeff again? God damn it.
You don't have to bring him. Like, you
No,
can
I
just
wanna
find
bring
someone-
Hell yeah, he does.
Well, no, I'm saying like you don't have to physically bring him or like put him away until like you're ready to have
Oh,
him
I love
out.
having him there.
Okay.
Because I was like, Ormus would not leave his son alone again.
Yeah, no, not after everything that's happened.
Cyril, lead the way.
Alright, yeah, sorry, I was trying to actually, like, figure out where things are, you know? Alright, so, we get down here. Cyril's kind of, like, looking around awkwardly. They're, you know, they don't want to lead people, so they're, like, doing, like, kind of like a point, looking around. Wait, hold on. Okay, sorry, I couldn't move. And so they look around and decide to go back towards like the base of the mountain-ish. So I think they'd probably go like back in the direction of kind of where they were before. So I don't know if like you like have an idea of where that is or.
Yeah, I know everything looks
I was
different.
gonna say like right here. Hold
Oh,
on,
okay.
I need to- This is right here is probably where you guys were.
Where is it again?
Relative, right here.
when you lost Ormus and his child.
Yeah, that's why I've been raising them above. You can hold control and like raise them above the trees.
Okay. Hold on.
Little swampy
There's
area.
Ormus.
It's cute as hell.
Okay, so this is probably where the guy would be. So let me spawn him. And then the guard captain. Hold on, I need to grab Cyril. There we go. The guard captain approaches and he's like, "Is this my man?"
Well, it used to be.
Oh god.
How many guards? Didn't I bring more guards with me?
Did you lose them?
Hell if I know. I don't
They all
see
died.
any stuck in the trees or in the forest. They're
You
in
guys
the
lost
trees.
Oh right, one of them was Jeremy. Hold on. Let me place them down. I'm gonna place down like a duplicate. Or does it not let me? It does not let me. Oh, let me get one from the library. Sorry guys.
We're good.
I'm just gonna say one of the mercenaries came with. Well, two of the mercenaries, because they are unique.
I love the
Okay.
lion, dude. It looks cool.
So the other guards approach, as well as the mercenaries. And it's like, "You want me to carry him back?" I'm like, "Yes, could you?" And the first guard was like, "Well, yeah, I'll go to give it a shot." And he tries to lift him, and he's like, "Oh, why is he so heavy?"
He's a
Orange
crystal.
House, put your back into it.
And then he like drops his like weapon because he thought I could just drag him. And he tries picking him with both hands, just like, and he couldn't. It was-
More points to him and goes, ha ha.
Ormus just elbows Jeremy like, this guy, am I right?
Jeremy's like, and the guard captain's like, "What's the matter with you, man? Haven't you been training while we've been at sea?" And then the guard captain lifts him up and puts him over his shoulder.
Sheesh.
Holy shit.
He might have fucked us up if we tried to fight him then.
Nah. My gem guy could have done it.
You're right.
Now, since one of you can't handle him, how about all of you carry him? And they said, "Right, sir." And then they grab him and they head back to the ship. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to grab Cyril. Can you move him?
Oh yeah.
You just
I
love
got
grabbing
you.
on Cyril.
We're here.
When you can't stop touching the fishy boy.
Bruh.
Yeah, fucked up.
I'll murder
Zero
all
likes
of
our
you.
personal space.
I bet he's probably smooth.
The arm.
But you can't back
Yeah.
on. Get back on the ship. There we go. One of you ping.
Yeah, sure. Bonk. Bonk.
There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And the captain's like, "Well, I'm sorry to say that my man has definitely died. Can we take a moment of silence? Is everyone okay with that?"
Ormus just nods his head and like bows it, closing his eyes.
And the man puts his heavy sword into the soil and it sinks very deep. The soil here is fertile.
Okay, guts. It's fertile, huh?
And he closes his eyes and he prays. It's just alright. Enough. Well, what do you guys think about this area? Should we base here? We can use the wood from the dense forest, keeping it out for just a flat land.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's just ensure that we have either all the bedrolls surrounding the campfire, or just find some way to maintain heat around everyone's homes.
Okay, it's
eventual home.
still pretty early in the morning, so I think we got time.
Alright, time to get to work, I guess then. We'll start clearing out some of these trees.
Alright, I'm gonna give 2 of you build permission. Who wants to clear the trees?
Cyril will not cut
I feel like I
down
kind of
Noor
have
wasn't
to
going
be
to.
one of them.
Yeah, Noor wasn't gonna.
Well, I was gonna have one person set up the camp and one person clear the trees, so which is it?
I could do either.
I'm talking to my homie.
I don't know, I'm
Okay.
scared.
You're scared.
Coral, you build?
Sure.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's okay. You figure it out. Take your time. You can just place basic props for now, like just like walls, stuff like that, and then we'll work on buildings much later. But Ormus, so when you go in build mode, if you select an item and then right click, when you have it selected, it'll just delete it.
Alright.
Wait, so what am I even doing?
You're just building a basic camp right now.
Yeah, but like with what? I don't know.
So press B
Yeah.
and it opens build mode. And then
Yeah, I have that.
press space, and then at the bottom hit O, and then you'll have like building stuff just like from in the library. And it'll tell
I can
you
do that
like
in
all
the
these
graph.
blocks that you have. It's basically like Minecraft, like not even joking.
So I can literally flatten the earth like this by just deleting grass blocks.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if you need me to move any of these characters, like let me know. I'll move them to the side for real quick.
Should be fine. There's nobody standing on top of like.
I meant for Cyril.
Yeah. I see blocks. I don't know what like items are
So-
though, or like how to like place.
You can search too. So like if you want a fireplace, type fire, and then just like put it under like the hammer one.
Yeah,
So
I actually.
So not sure how much space we're in.
Yeah, there you go. Ormus, do me a favor. I know you've taken like 4 trees right now, I think. Try to keep track of the trees at the very least. I don't care about anything else.
Okay. So I'll just keep it at 4 and start working my way up based off whatever I remove.
I'm gonna move these characters a little bit. Just like over here. I'll move Ormus and everything too.
It makes sense. There would just be dirt there. Alright, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this last. 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys hidden for now, actually.
6. 7.
And if you guys ever want to do practice building sessions, you can either do it in one of your worlds, or like you can come on the server and like plan out some stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't know what else I need to do or should do.
That looks fine.
Okay.
You could add like palisades if you want.
I don't know what that is.
What the hell's a palisade?
Yeah, I
You
also
guys
know
don't
what that
a
is.
palisade
Bro's
is?
just saying words.
It's a literal word. It's
Yeah, I don't know what it
literally
is.
this. You literally look it up. It's this.
A wall.
It's
What happened to my character?
I hid them for now.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense.
So I like have an item selected.
I don't think I know how to
want
spell
select
palisade.
it, and I don't know how to I don't know how to unselect it.
Right click.
Oh.
Right-click? Oh, okay,
So
thank
just
you.
like a wooden wall.
Yeah, literally just look up palisade. It's this.
So I dropped this. No.
Right click.
had the same idea. Set stuff up behind the camp.
I know, it doesn't let you like semi-rotate it, it's only at like an angle.
That's so odd.
I think there's a free rotate option, I don't know what it is. I think it's Alt.
Alt doesn't work.
If you hold Alt on the mouse.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Okay. But you can lower and raise it with control too.
Yeah, I was trying to rotate it either, and I couldn't get it.
And I'm gonna do something over here real quick.
Surely that's fine.
That would be 7. Whoa, it's really high up. How'd you put it lower? Oh, no way.
Control.
Yeah.
I see. How do you rotate the ship? Oh, never mind.
Alt.
Oh, all works too. Rotate this too.
Yippee!
I made a shitty thing for Cyril over there.
Zero. Present for
Oh,
zero.
oh, shit. Oh, I see it. Me when I loy.
How dare you?
You're loyal.
How dare you lie? Yippee!
Yeah, I think that's good for now.
Yeah, I figured we weren't gonna try and do anything too big for now.
Like, based off the materials he gave me, like, and then the amount of trees he took, that's probably enough. Because
That's a full day's work.
he only took down 4 trees.
7 total.
7 total? Okay, yeah, this is definitely enough. So, 7 times, do the math. You should have got 112 logs out of that.
Okay.
So
Oh.
that's, you probably have some left over after all that, but like not like a lot. Probably like 40.
We use it for the big like campfire.
Yeah. But Cyril, I made something in the distance for you because I didn't have anything really planned.
Yar.
I'm sure you can see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, I just made that like real quickly just to make things like easy since this is where you guys are setting up camp.
It looks fine.
And
Can I get out of guild mode? I'm scared.
oh,
Yeah, I put myself in player mode.
Sorry. Thanks for reminding me.
God.
Okay, hold on. I need to grab Cyril real quick. So I can deselect everyone.
This is perfect too. It's
Everyone-
just small enough that the fire should cover everything.
Everyone, please like get your characters like where they want them to be.
Okay. We're almost like 2 down.
And then he goes over and pats Ormus on the shoulder, like you know, like a manly brotherhood thing. And he's like, "Good job, Ormus. You set up a wonderful camp."
Yeah, anytime. Although working with stones generally more my specialized field, but sure, this should work.
Well, that's where we gotta rely on Cyril. Cyril, do you think you see anywhere to maybe mine, maybe a quarry, cave, anything like that? And go and give me a perception check.
Alright, yes,
I hope you get a
sir.
nat one.
I hope you
When
get
this
a
is
nat
really
one.
within
Yeah,
viewing
that'd be
distance.
awesome.
That one, 23.
That'd be like, he'd be like,
You see
nope.
it. Yippee! You see it.
Wow, I see it.
But let's say this took a couple hours.
This would take like a day, I think, for the
Yeah, I
fucking.
figured
Yeah.
it'd be very late.
Pretty close to evening at least.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like everyone worked and everything. So can you guys like still see and everything?
Yeah, we
Yep.
can see. Okay. I mean,
Okay, me
Ormus
and my
has
buddy are
dark
gonna be
vision
close to
anyway,
the
they'll be
fire
fine.
then.
I'm making the board darker for you guys than it is for me because you know I have other people watching.
Mm-hmm.
So this is I thank all of you for participation and your hard work. Now everyone go ahead and rest up. We'll move the rest of the stuff over here later. And he whispers in Ormus' ear, she's like, with very little supplies you grabbed, we still made a pretty good camp. Next time we'll have to grab more.
We just gotta make good use of the land. That's how we always did it back at home.
Okay, everyone. I need you to build the biggest fire you can possibly do. And then the fire starter's like, I got it. And he goes, fireball. And it's like the weakest fucking flame ever. Right? Hold on, right? Hold on. I'm looking for it. Where is it? There it is. It's like this. He was like, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait
Goes
for
out?
it. Wait for it. Yeah, it went out, right? And then he's like, just wait. And then it gets bigger, 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 bigger.
Wow.
He was like, sorry about that. It's just, I like a little pizzazz on my spells.
Performance issues. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
That's what I meant.
Uh-uh.
Maybe I can move this.
Mark kind of grumbles. I don't know what's so wrong with working with your hands. We didn't need magic for this.
Got a magic hater.
Based. I love when
Again.
campaigns have a magic hater.
Once
It's awesome.
again.
It's okay, that's also Cyril, if it makes you feel any better, so.
Noor doesn't care.
Oh, no. Hold on.
It died.
Please hold.
I'm holding.
When Armis is just old-fashioned.
Rail.
Why is it grabbing that? How that?
Me when I grab what I'm not supposed to grab.
All the time. I'm only like trying to do this to you guys as a favor.
Okay.
Trust. Because, need it. But I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger for you guys too.
Maybe we should do like standing torches too or something.
Round.
Does Armor say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yes, naturally.
And then the fire starter is like, yeah, you guys can handle that. I'm kind of spent.
Loser.
After one spell?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
How
literally.
big the fire is.
I'm not impressed. If he's a mage,
Yeah,
he
I'm
should
not
be able to do
impressed.
better.
We made a better fire just the other day, and we weren't
Yeah,
even half
real.
as tired.
Hmm.
Look, trust. Just like, do the thing.
Yeah, alright, I'll make them torches, I guess.
Noor, tell me where you want the standing torches.
So far I'm thinking like one on each corner at least, and then at least another one in the middle of each wall.
Let me see if we even have torches. Like, good standing torches. I don't think we do. I think this is the best we got right here, so like...
That works, honestly.
Okay, do you want the standing torches on the outside only, or on the inside?
On the outside.
Okay. Perfect. Just enough room for that. Okay.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
I said, okay. It's all done.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me just... Is that in the tree? No, it's not. Okay.
They're in the trees. I knew it.
The trees.
So, did Cyril say anything about seeing the cave?
No, we moved on from it pretty quickly because we immediately started talking about what time it is, so.
Sorry, go ahead and like have Cyril do that real quick.
Alright. Cyril's gonna walk out into the woods and do his thing, you know. He's gonna check out what's going on and look around for little guys of sorts.
See if Ormus notices Cyril
It
leaving
could be
or not.
like bugs or animals or interesting plants.
Okay.
Okay. What did you want Ormus to see?
Just to see if they noticed if Cyril was leaving or not.
Yeah, you would notice with the 21 on God, but
Yeah.
I think you would put together that they were asked to basically look for it. But Cyril, you can see in that little pond right here.
Yeah.
You can see some little fishies. They're all like little crystal, like exoskeleton fish.
Cute.
Okay.
There's like some crabs in there, and a little gator.
Gator.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, like the gator's just like chilling. He's just trying to cool off. He's chilling.
He's a
And
friend.
there's like swamp-esque fish, but they're all made out of crystals too.
Fish are friends. not
What was
food.
the gator not?
Huh?
Was the gator not made of crystal?
Oh, he was.
No, the crystals. They're all made out of crystals.
Oh,
don't worry.
okay. Oh, okay, got it. Important stuff.
The fish like see you and they kind of look at you, but like they're just like looking on the edge, but they don't like do anything. They're just kind of hovering there.
They should be scared by the larger predator.
Real.
Yeah, I think they're just more curious because like Cyril doesn't come off as a predator, you know, to me. at
He
least.
should.
I mean,
And he's
should.
not a
Oh,
crystal
fish.
fish.
Okay, but
Just-
like, you look strange to them. Is my point.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
you're not a
fucked
crystal.
up. Yeah, I guess
Because
that's
you're not
fair,
a
actually.
crystal. God damn.
Yeah, that actually makes way more sense.
Thank you.
When I try to help Katir and they won't fucking listen.
Alright. Anything else around here? No, not really.
There's a salamander like over here, like in between these trees. I don't know why I put it on the tree.
I
And
want to
that
eat them.
thing's a giant, like, scaly crystal thing. It's got, like, dots of crystals, like rubies and shit like that.
Pretty. This place would be a gold mine if it wasn't the only thing left after the apocalypse.
Real.
Yeah, it's a time when money is pointless. That's definitely what we need. So,
Mhm.
they instead of doing their damn job, they'll
Yes.
sit over here. They like sit down over here and record some of this in their little journal for a while,
When that was
and
their
then
job.
yeah, and then after a bit they'll like get down the basics, like their little sketches. I don't know. I haven't decided if they'll even be good or not yet. And
Should roll.
like anything that they could observe. Actually, that's a good idea. Can I
Yeah.
roll for Cyril's drawing skills?
Yeah,
I did
dexterity.
something similar in last session with
All right.
Thorin.
Days.
Anytime he drew anything.
Yeah. That's alright. That's an okay
Well,
drawing.
what do we think?
Average for now.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
You can get better with training, but I'm not gonna let you do dex rolls. You're gonna do like training rolls
Performance?
and all. Yeah, but like later on, like not right now. Like every
Yeah.
time you do it, we're gonna have you roll for that.
Hell yeah. All right. So after that, then they can they get up and start heading over to this like cave thing that they saw, but slowly because they kind of don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they were
They
forced into this role and they're just like, okay, I guess I'll do
Yeah.
Okay,
it.
so pretend this goes deeper than it actually does, but
Yeah, you're good.
we can theater the mind this. Do you wish to enter the cave, or do you wish to like just observe the outside and see if it's suitable for mining?
Yeah, he's gonna observe the outside a bit.
So, it's kind of made out of something similar to sandstone, but it like shimmers in the light.
I like white sands where it's just crystal.
Yeah, and the rocks are more brittle than actual rocks.
So, question about that: sandstone is also like actually kind of brittle. Is this like you said? It kind of like looks like sandstone. Is it also like softer like that, or not? Does it just look like that?
It's probably harder.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
It just physically looks like sandstone, just like shimmers a bit.
Okay. Yeah, Jill can like go inside a bit.
Okay.
He doesn't walk too far.
Do you just use your light vision, like your low light vision, or do you light a torch?
Yeah. No, he doesn't light a torch.
Okay, so you go inside. Give me a perception roll.
All right.
Okay, so you got a 15, so you can basically see as much as you can see. Like when it turns nighttime and you just enter the, when like you're already in the dark kind of thing,
Mhm.
like for a couple hours and your eyes adjust, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You go in there and you see a light source coming from the end of like the cave tunnel. Do you head towards it?
Yes.
Okay, so when you head towards the light, you end up like finding like the stalactite, like in the
Yeah.
center of this like room, and it has a similar crystal to what's on the ship on it.
Okay.
Do you have a pickaxe?
Actually, no.
Okay, yeah, but you have your shovel, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you wish to try to like break it out of there or what?
Yeah, he could like try to like wedge it a little bit, maybe in like a thinner part, or like take off a little bit. Tries to like wedge it off at the end of the shovel.
Okay, go ahead.
What am I
Give me
rolling
a
for
sh-
that?
Let me see your stat sheet.
I have
um,
mining.
Nor. You have mining?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I have lore mining.
Do that.
Me when I'm a fucking cringe fail.
No, it's okay, because I was just lore, right?
Yeah.
So that gives you an advantage to a strength roll now.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if you get higher than a 17.
Oh, again?
Yeah, because you got advantage. Okay, so
No.
17 passed anyway, so you're good. I just wanted to see if you were gonna get a nat 20 or something.
Yeah.
You like are able to kind of break this out really smoothly because you're lore and mining. So you use the shovel at like an angle, kind of like this, while holding the crystal with one hand, the shovel with the other. You're
Yeah.
like kind of like gunk around it, you know, picking at it with the
Mhm.
shovel. And then eventually you hit it real hard, like at the deepest point of it, and the crystal unlatches. And
All
then
right. How big a piece are we talking here?
hey, Noor, how big would you say this is? Full on?
That is way bigger than a foot. Like 2 feet.
Looks
Could
like
be.
you're holding up like a foot and a
No.
half.
Yeah, like almost 2 feet.
Okay.
Well, that
2
looks
feet.
like a foot. It looked longer the other way.
It was like
Yeah, it looked like a foot.
Okay. Well, let's say like a foot and a half. And it's just a long shard.
Okay.
Do you wish to examine it? You probably have like 10 seconds to examine it.
What? Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so within the quick examination, you're able to make out like there's shards of metal inside of it. You can't make out what type of metal it is. You've never seen it before. And then the cave starts rumbling, like the whole island starts rumbling. How does everyone outside react?
I just looked to my boy to see how he reacts.
Ormus
The-
is like looking around to see if he can tell where the noise is coming from.
Birds and like crystal bats are like leaving the direction of the cave, you know? And the crystal creature is going to change forms back to its original form and like flash yellow.
Oh.
Like a cautionary color.
Yeah. Moore's just gonna be like, we're in danger again.
When aren't we in danger?
And then, what does Cyril do? Because the whole cave is rumbling. It's not collapsing, but it's rumbling.
Yeah. So they like leave this there. Obviously, they're not gonna carry it, and they start running.
Running.
Okay, so the way back is pretty easy.
Yeah.
So you're able to just run back to the camp,
Oh, okay.
like in under like probably 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Is this shit
Yep.
shaking the whole time?
No, it stops eventually, like when you get to the camp. And then the crystal
okay.
creature is like looking directly at the crystal shard.
Well, they didn't take it.
Oh, you didn't take it?
No.
Okay, you didn't. Okay. Did you just left it there?
Yeah. I don't think they were gonna take it out with them anyways.
Okay, well, then it doesn't react at all. It's just like looking to the direction of the cave.
All right.
Okay, well, Nora asks them like what's over there.
In the tremor sense?
Yeah.
And he says, beacon.
Oh, okay. Nora says, should we get it or leave it?
says unknown.
Oh, okay. Moore's just gonna say that, So, name here tells me that there's a beacon in that cave over there. We could take it or leave it. He's not sure what the right action is.
That's not their name, but a
His name's
beacon.
name. He said it was name.
So anyways, a beacon.
In this time, I want Cyril to slowly. They're trying to sneak into camp.
Like, we all didn't know that homie was over there after he was told to go over there.
And then the captain stops Cyril and he's just like, "So what did you find, Cyril?" Anything to
there's
do with a beacon?
No. There were some more crystal creatures outside the cave, and
Cave? What
I
did you
don't know.
find inside the cave?
A beacon, perhaps.
I don't think anything like that, but there's not that much in there.
Okay,
Nothing
don't move.
completely unusual.
Give me, you wish to roll against that or no? It's a perception check.
Yeah, sure.
Give me, do we have deception?
Yes.
I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
deception. Okay,
Sheesh.
you deceive him this
They're a
time.
hella good liar.
Yippee!
He does not see what's on your hand.
What's on Cyril's hand?
Yeah, what the
Crystal
hell?
residue.
Crystal goo.
Nora's gonna be like, "What's that?"
And he says, "Alright, well, I would like a full report by tomorrow morning. Just with a rundown about the cave so we can explore it together. I'll be your bodyguard."
Okay,
I feel like they're
Why is
coming on
everyone
to
low-key
Cyril.
kind of gay?
Sure.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Do I not know what gay is when it comes to characters?
I guess because you're making people hella fruity. He was coming on to
maybe,
Cyril.
yeah, I was like,
even
maybe you're just a
Gazelle.
little fruity.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a little fruity. How about that?
Maybe
Yeah,
you're
that's what I
coming on to
said.
Cyril.
You're so
Yeah, that's
gay that
literally
you're not
what.
gay.
I'm so
I'm
gay,
super
I'm straight. How about that?
We had this conversation before. You're too gay to be gay.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
And let's say it's a little bit. Cyril just fucking bolt.
Don't blame
Yeah.
him. It'd be like sexual assault. HR.
I know. He's like, "I'll be your bodyguard."
While biting their lip.
Yeah, right? No, you made that sound like hella horny.
God,
So just me. Even Gazelle agreed.
Honestly, I didn't pick up on it either.
Me and Gazelle were like, "What the
I
hell?"
literally just paused because I couldn't think of the fucking word.
The way that it was like the pause, it was like that, like,
Timing of everything.
yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought it was.
Yeah. At the same time, we were both like, "The fuck."
Are you ready? This is what this character is forever gonna be now.
And he's
Yeah.
on this. He's into Cyril.
And they're fucking a dick.
Yeah. That's why he wants Cyril, because Cyril's so like bottom energy, baby, innocent boy, and he's a douchebag.
Because they're so
Those just go together.
passive, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the crystal creature goes back to the Noor form.
Yippee!
And the night starts encroaching, and the captain says, "Who's gonna be taking first watch?"
Moore's just like, "I can do it again."
We need 2 people. That is not the crystal creature.
You mean name? I mean, he will be with me. person.
Yes, I'm counting him as with you. I need one more person.
So you need 3 total.
How about the fire mage?
Yeah, the fire.
They're not
man.
doing much.
He can make sure the
Cyril
fire
just-
doesn't go out. That's a good point.
Cyril like
Yeah.
raises their hand a little bit.
A little bit.
Cyril too. He
Yeah,
wants
that's-
to. We
which
can
I
all
can.
stay up.
Which hand did you grab the crystal with? I would say the left, right? Because is Cyril right-handed or left-handed?
Apparently right-handed.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So you haven't decided?
Well, I'm looking at the fucking character model right now. That's what I'm basing this information off
Okay.
of.
That's why I said
Think
left
about it,
hand.
Ormus
would
is
grab the
left-handed.
crystal. So did you raise your
Yeah.
right hand then?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever raised my left hand in my life.
Never really thought about it.
Again, no one has to do a perception roll.
God.
Barely getting away with it.
The
Cyril's hit the agenda.
The guard's like, yes, he can. Cyril, you wanted to volunteer as well?
Yeah.
Good on you, Cyril. I knew you had it in you.
Yeah, he wants Cyril
Fair
back.
Cyril. Yeah.
He really
Yeah.
doesn't. You guys
It wasn't just me.
Everybody
If it
wants
was just
Cyril
me,
to
then-
fuck for some reason. It was the same way on the ship.
That's
Oh.
the story is. But you guys have not even tried to talk to, like, since you guys got back to the ship.
Yeah, because he sucks. We hate Hungarian on God.
Oh.
Mikey and Cornel like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they like any cringe fail character for real.
Bro!
Okay, that's not why though.
Okay, so it was like, alright, well, then
I think he's
everyone else
fine.
Go to take a rest. Bookkeeper, write a report of what we did today, and then go to rest. Is it? Yes.
Alright, Jeff, it's bedtime.
As he's like scribbling in his diary.
Cringe fail guy also. You made like all cringe fails.
A lot of cringe.
this campaign.
characters, Yeah.
So I'm just gonna hide the people that are just not taking lunch.
When are we gonna meet the gerund of this campaign? That's what I'm
So,
waiting for.
Everyone, knock yourselves over.
Not me. I'm
Oh,
awake.
yeah, my favorite time. Bonk.
I love that so much.
I know, it's so good.
So, Mr. Fire Mage, sir, what was your name? I don't believe if I was told, I forgot. I'm sorry. Oh, I see.
My name is Fian.
Fiend? You named him Fiend?
No, Fian.
Fiend. F-E-I-N?
A-N.
Fiend.
Fian.
Okay. Fiend. Okay, very nice.
Fian.
Fiend. Like amphibian.
It comes from my tribe's native language for fire. Sorry.
I love that. Very, I love that. Beautiful.
Well, I'll keep an eye on the fires. I'm gonna go check the torches. Do you wish to come with, Noor? We can discuss more if you would like.
Why is he coming on to me now? Nora's like, okay, I'll
We
come.
have our weekly Noor bullshit happening right now.
Yeah, we haven't had any
Going-
like
We
Nora
have
shit.
fucking 30-minute conversation.
Let's go! Is my little dude following? Is he coming with me?
Yeah?
Or is he staying by the fire?
No.
Okay, he come with. This fire looks very good.
And
did very
I'm
well.
just gonna point this out, like, to reference. The crystal is going to stop right about here.
Just gonna stop. Okay. I wish we could permanently mark it. Like that would be nice.
Well, I can leave it just like that. I just can't right click or exit off the ruler.
Well, yeah, but how are you gonna be moving around and talking to me as Fiend?
I'm
As
literally...
Fiend.
Okay. Whatever. It's 136 feet. That's all you gotta know.
All right, I'll write it down. I'll write it down. So we
Yeah,
don't forget.
I'll write that down.
You said 106 feet.
136.
Oh. Okay, well I wrote it down. Sophia, tell me more about your tribe. They sound wonderful.
Well, to starters, my tribe was a war tribe, and I was the runt of the
Oh.
litter.
I see.
So they cast me out after trying to teach me countless years of how to fight, and I could not make the cut. Instead, I wanted to pursue magic, but I did not enjoy that.
Oh,
I don't enjoy it either. He's
I
stupid.
see. I understand being an outcast. I've been an outcast in most of my lives, actually. I think maybe this one is as well. I'm not sure yet.
Well, I mean, you have a pretty important job. You're keeping the crystal creature at bay, right?
He's my friend. Nate is a
Okay.
very good soul. He's very calm and fragile, and he does not do well with surprises, and he's good. Like all animals are.
Then how come some of you came back to the ship battered? He points at Ormus.
He didn't beat us up.
Yes, he did.
Okay, well, Noor says he didn't beat us up.
Okay.
We...
Agreement.
When we went to bed, I stayed to watch. And... well... the creatures of this world were in a panic, and they're very heavy. Even the smallest bug weighs probably as much as you and I do, if not more.
And he looks on
They were.
the ground to like a landed butterfly, and he tries to pick it up, and he's like, "You're right." The hell?
Mm-hmm. And they were trampling us in our sleep. Well, not me. I was awake, but I was surprised. They were on my legs as I was sitting down next to Sheila. And then I awoke everyone, as if the wildlife is running, then we too shall run. If nature is afraid, then we also must be afraid. So I woke everyone up, and then Name was also running away. We thought he was what they were running from. And he was alarmed, scared. He was ready to fight. He didn't know if we were friend or foe. And we didn't know the same. So, I tried to calm him down, so did Zero. Ormus scared him a bit. And, I tried to run as I was the closest to Ormus's child, Jeffersonian Rupert Paul III. And, you know, I didn't do much fighting, even if I thought it was the enemy, because I had to take care of the child first and foremost. I ran to the border of the camp,
Be wondering
which were
if
the...
Noor has ever done any fighting.
I literally have not. There was crystals encapsulating everything. Creatures, nature, it was coming towards us. I tried to go that way, because I didn't know what it would do. I was trying to get the boy away from all danger. And the crystals started swallowing me. So it seems I figured out that everyone, all the creatures were running from this, whatever this thing was, swallowing everything. They weren't running from a name. He was also a victim. So when I came back, I tried my best to calm him down. I used a spell, Tremor Sense. I calmed him down, and I spoke to him. We had a conversation, and everything was alright. Aside from that one guy dying, that I don't know what happened there. It wasn't named though. He ran into the thing or something.
No, we're such a fucking liar.
Well, if the crystal is as dangerous as you say at night, then I best stay near camp and keep the fire going. As he lights the
Yes.
torch.
That's why it was so important. I asked him what he was so afraid of or what he needed to help calm him down, and he said he needed heat. And when that happened, when we made a fire as big as possible, things got better until the day came, and the heat from the sun calmed things down. Isn't that right, my boy? And he touches him, and his hand gets all crystal, and then he like takes it off again.
I see.
He's just gonna keep doing that.
So you can't touch him for some reason, but you can touch the bugs. Very odd.
Yes, I don't
Alright,
understand.
let's go to Cyril.
Alright. So is everybody else like asleep then right now though, or like as far as
Yeah,
I know?
Yeah,
Just
they're all in
snoozing.
the tents and snoozing.
Alright. So Cyril over here, they try to can they like make a little torch with like the fire from like this freestanding one?
Yeah, just put the torch on you so I know it's there. Oh, you already have? Cool.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's already there. And then so they want to try to sneak back towards the cave,
Okay, buddy.
but
He's gonna get swallowed.
By the
so
crystal.
yeah, instead of like
Standing-
going like out in the open, like say like over here, I'm gonna have them like go through the trees.
Yeah.
So yeah, they try to sneak away. Is just nobody gonna like have any chance of like noticing that, or is it just like
I think
Character's
Noor is like
asleep, so there's no
focus,
way.
focusing
Yeah,
fully.
no one's really gonna be like trying to listen for anything because they assign people
Okay.
to keep watch. So, and Noor's the person to keep watch, and they're conversating with someone.
Yeah, I'm distracted.
So you go back
Alright.
in the cave.
yeah? Cyril's gonna go back in the cave, and they go back to where they broke off like the shard of this crystal, and they're gonna try to hide it.
Okay, so you're gonna go back to the crystal. And
Yep.
you go back to the crystal and you do what?
Hope Noor, not Noor. I hope
Yep.
Cyril dies here.
You're gonna grab it or what?
So no, they like. Can I have them like try to like dig a hole, like kind of
Oh.
next to it?
Sammy's so cute.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, dig a hole. Strength.
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 Yeah. You gotta use the shovel. It requires strength.
Real.
17.
They're too weak to
Okay.
lift the shovel.
You dig the hole. It takes you for something deep enough to like hold this. It's gonna take you a while, a couple hours.
Couple hours.
Hell
So it was
yeah.
like-
God.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah,
a
you said it was like-
rock cave. Digging a
Okay,
hole.
yeah, that's fair, I guess. I mean, listen, Cyril's up to doing shit. Leave him alone. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
And then so after he tries to like, with his like foot, shoot instead of touching it, he tries to like roll it into the hole.
Since Cyril's doing this for hours, can I roll to like rizz up the fire maze while Cyril's doing this? Like we're just
Sure, sure.
talking, but I'm like rizzing him. All right, what do I roll for rizz? Charisma?
Charisma? Wait, you're rizzing the dude?
Or can I do society?
No, it's charisma. Societies for other stuff.
I feel like Nora's charisma has to be dog shit ass.
It is.
Yeah.
It's +2, but my society was +7. So I was like,
Damn.
I
If that was me, I would have had that shit be negative.
got a 14. I did okay job.
Not a
I think.
horrible roll, yeah.
Okay, what do you say to him? RP it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was just like, I figured like while they're doing it, I don't know. I just
You're not gonna give me a thing to say, like, I can't determine if that passes, because that was like a mid-roll.
okay.
So
That's
it's gonna
fair.
depend on what you say. Hell yeah, even better.
Well, I need to have a conversation because I'm not just gonna have Nora hit on the guy. Nora's gonna be like, just like very interested in
you're-
all the
you're just-
tribal stuff.
Talking
There-
about the tribal stuff, you're talking about, like, Norse, like, lives, you're talking about that stuff.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna have Nora be like, okay. You know how like some guys are like really pathetic and like girls will just like dead ass be like interested in actually listening and like being nice to them and be like, wow, you're really cool, and like being genuine, and the dude's like, they like me, like that. I want like that to happen.
You still gotta give me a thing. you're gonna
Oh
say.
yeah, you still gotta say something.
Fuck, well, I don't know. We need to have a conversation. I just wanted like that happened while like Cyril, so we didn't have to RP it because it didn't.
Well,
it
don't
didn't
you have,
matter.
like,
He already was
Nora
pathetic.
pick up lines written
he
down?
literally said he was the runt of the litter and was kicked out of his tribe
Oh,
for
true.
being weak.
So true. Okay. Well, Noor tells, like he was saying before, that he was he's like had similar experiences in a lot of his lives, and they're like, they look at dude, and they're like, well, if it makes you feel any better, to me, you're very impressive. I think you're very cool.
When North is
It's like
probably the
thanks.
only person that thinks it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, but whatever. That's fine. Listen, he's Demi, okay? He's not gonna just be risen. I just wanted the dude to like him, but without me actually like flirting.
Okay, so
So you're being subtle, basically.
Yeah. But I don't know how to do that because I'm a direct person. I'll just be like, you're hot, let's fuck.
It's been like a brush of skin contact.
anyways, so let's go back to Cyril.
Sorry.
So the crystal starts like hardening your boots because you're wearing boots, right?
Cyril has
Crystal
fucking
boot.
sandals on. He has Jesus sandals on.
Okay, it's Jesus sandals.
Hell
I can't
yeah!
see this From this fucking angle, like literally look at my screen.
Lucky
it's okay,
feet.
it's okay, you're good. Listen, I'm not calling you out, I'm just saying.
His
I think it's
toenails
awesome.
turn to crystal.
Okay, so your sandals start hardening when touching them. Like getting
Alright.
heavier too. What do you do?
So what about that? He just wants to like roll it in real quick, so
Yeah, but do you want to follow through or what?
yes.
Okay, so tell me, what edge of the foot are you using to roll it in?
Just like the bottom of his shoe.
The bottom of the shoe.
He's like-
Okay,
Rolled it forward.
your sandal becomes so heavy after rolling it in, you cannot move your foot.
Alright, well, can he take it off?
Yeah, that's easy.
Alright, yeah, just leave the sandal on it. He pushes it in the hole.
Okay, so then what? You just leave the fucking shit?
It'll just cover it with whatever debris and rocks are left. Tries to make
Okay.
it look normal-ish.
And then it rises back up as a stalactite, and the crystal's back in the stalactite.
Great. Okay.
When you lose the
And?
sandal over this.
Is that only, like, that's it? Like, do you do anything?
Well, I mean, it's better than looking like they fucking took it off, so... Yeah, wait, so I have a very important question now.
Uh-huh.
If this regrows from the ground, is it regrowing from the ground but with Cyril's shoe on the side of it?
Yeah.
Alright, that's great. What if now...
Foot crystals.
No,
What crystal?
yeah.
Crystal.
Now, instead of like like what they did earlier with the whole like taking it off thing. They just try to do that, but just where the shoe is stuck.
Crystal foot infused smell.
The crystal sandal is a part of the stalactite. So you have to break it off and take the crystal sandal.
Oh well, I thought I didn't think that the whole thing got frozen. Listen, I'm unclear on
yeah.
this.
Okay. Ask as many questions.
A
as you
crystal
want, if you're
figurine,
confused.
but it's a sandal. It's a sandal.
Fucking
That's awesome.
for real.
Oh well. Cyril takes off the other shoe and disposes of it.
Like a murder scene.
Yep.
Okay. Where do you dispose of it? Like, just like kick it to the side or what?
He just yeets it across. He just.
I mean,
Run into these sandals at some point.
It's a much deeper cave. There's more to it. You could just throw it down the cave.
yeah, but like, I don't know. I mean,
You can put the fucking sandal in your. Like, what do you? How do you dispose of it?
You could literally just toss it to the side, like not even 2 feet away.
You could eat it.
yeah,
like,
no. They just put it. That's a good point. I don't know why it was like they gotta throw it away. Cyril puts their other shoe in their bag.
Okay, you now have 1 sandal in your inventory.
Fucking ah!
You're fucking barefoot. See.
Let's fucking
Listen,
go.
has anybody even been paying attention to the fucking walking fish's shoes?
Noor has.
I don't know. I feel like if we saw these sandals in the cave at some point, they would recognize it.
Yeah.
Noor's gonna be like, Cyril, your shoes are gone.
Okay, so do you exit the cave now?
Yes.
Okay, so when you're walking back, you just hear.
Love that noise.
What? That noise is not coming through.
Is it like
Oh, I
squelching?
thought it was only a short little blip.
Yeah, I
That's
just
all
heard
I
the.
It's a flop, flop, flop. It's like your flipper, your like human fishman flipper things are like squeaking, like you know when you have shoes and you're on tile and it goes.
I know what you're
whack, whack,
talking
like
about.
The SpongeBob shit.
No,
It's like that through the cave.
SpongeBob? I don't think that would work that way, but like, I
No,
mean,
no, the
you can
DM
do whatever
says-
you want.
Come on.
The DM said.
What is the cave polished?
Start
What is
playing
that?
the jellyfish
No,
game.
Yeah, on God.
So it's a cave, right? It has a stalactite, so there's
Excellent.
moisture.
I ignore that.
It's wet. You squelching
It's
while you
wet,
walk.
You squelching. You squelching.
Oh well, so who give a fuck? Cyril walks out of the cave.
Yeah, no, that's
Someone
fine.
here has a
No,
foot
no,
fetish.
there, I'm just saying.
It
like,
was just for
squelching.
sound effect.
Roll to
That's
see if
great
Mage Guy has a
information.
foot fetish.
I'm building the world, okay?
Oh, I got something I want to ask the Mage Guy. I'm gonna ask if he has a penis.
Okay, we can
I
have
mean,
Cyril, like slowly walk back while they're having their conversation. That's okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, go ahead.
We can
Ask
discuss who would
the
take the
man
second
if
one.
he has a penis.
Look, Noor doesn't know what a man is yet. He's learning. He figured out women have titties, but he don't know what titties are. Okay. While they're talking, he's like gonna be paying lots of attention. He's like committing everything to memory, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, I have one question though. You see, my past lives, I remember all of them in great detail, so sometimes things are confusing to me. Sheila, Ormus, and Hungarian on the ship were trying to teach me about penises, and that's what makes a man, I was told. So, what I'm saying is, do you have a penis? Are you a man or are you a woman? I can't tell, I'm sorry. No offense intended.
Just gonna zoom in on his face right here, and he's just gonna be like, "Yeah, of course I'm a man. Don't wait. Aren't you? Wait.
Real?
I have one. Yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I'm not
I like
sure.
his answer.
Okay, can I roll to Riz him? I have something to say,
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, I roll to Riz. Okay. Oh. I got the same fucking roll. He'd be like, so, Can I see it? I don't know what they look like, so maybe I have one and I don't know. So could we compare?
My God.
He backs away and he's like, I'm gonna go check the other torches. He goes to the other torch.
Okay. No worries. I was just
Damn.
asking. He just scratches his head and he's like, I'll never find out. What's a penis?
What is a woman? For $1, what is a woman?
He still doesn't know what a vagina looks like.
Alright, so does Cyril have anything they want to do?
No.
Do you want to do anything else? Noor?
No. Just talk
Alright.
to my buddy, my little crystal
Alright,
dude.
so you guys...
Did we discuss with picking second watch, by the way?
No, you didn't. I was gonna say Ormus is going to, because I'm gonna have you roll for Nightmare right now.
Okay.
But
Your son and you are gonna have nightmares. Who's to decide?
Not again.
Dice or fate? We'll see.
yippee! Roll this
Shit
bitch.
that highly affects the campaign is the nightmare.
It do. It gives us insight on the characters.
Yeah, it does. I want to know more about the characters and everything that way.
Like with Noor's nightmare, I was very intentional about it.
Did you roll?
Oh no, what am I supposed to be rolling?
Nightmare,
Just a D6.
Oh, just a d6. Okay.
like a D6.
That's the only thing I was waiting on, because I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You're good. Sheesh!
Okay, so is that Ormus?
Oh, you got a night terror.
That's Sormus, yeah.
Okay, Ormus got a night terror for sure.
He's fucking screaming in his sleep. He's
Yeah, now they can
sleepwalking.
wake up screaming.
Am I supposed to roll for Jeff too?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll for Jeff.
I hope he has a good dream.
I hope he has a good
Fuck.
dream too. 3?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's
nightmare.
kind of average. Yeah, sad.
This child can't catch a break.
Literally, something unfortunate happened to him.
I mean, it's
It's
blame
just
the
like
dice.
Ezekiel.
Blame the
Just like
dice.
Ezekiel.
Sure, let's always blame it on the dice. Does he have his own inspiration? I want him to have a good dream.
Yeah, yeah, let him.
He's a character. He has his own inspiration.
Alright, I'm re-rolling.
I hope he gets a 1.
Bruh. Don't say that.
Got it.
Let's go!
You have to get a
Nightmare!
five, You have to get a 4.
Hmm.
Do it again, or roll again.
He'll have one
You
freaking
got
thing
two
left.
more. You got 2 more inspiration.
Let the child have one moment of
Ow.
peace.
Literally. God damn it!
God said, no, fuck you. Your child has a nightmare too.
What are you thinking? Do I risk it all? Just on this
Yeah,
one
fuck it.
roll?
Fuck it, fuck it.
He
He deserves
it.
it.
He's a child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
real.
Fuck!
Okay,
He sleepwalks into the fire.
I'll let you roll once more. But if you don't get a 4, you're getting the 1.
Well, I mean, I'm getting to 1 anyways if I don't roll again now.
There you go.
Jeez,
Yo!
finally! Let's
All right.
go!
Alright,
that
who
was
we hearing
totally
first?
natural, definitely as
Totally
intended.
natural.
No bullshit happened there. It's fine.
No, absolutely
Oh,
not.
yeah.
That one was a little sus. It was like on a 6, and then it was a 5.
Yeah, for
We
real.
said it was a 5, yeah. Okay, okay.
Who do you want to start with? I would like you to do the Night Terror second a little bit.
Okay, we'll do the Night Terror
Okay.
second.
Okay,
So-
tell us about the happiness.
Let's see, what's a happy dream for Jeff?
Some fairy tale bullshit.
Some fairy tale bullshit. Okay, so Jeff is like slightly bigger now.
Hell
and
yeah.
We'll just say he looks like a teenager-esque. He's able to lift heavy things. He can carry his own wooden logs to like the fire and everything. And he's kind of just like picturing that he's becoming a master craftsman at this young age. And during his free time, he's hanging out with like other kids his age, playing sports, doing stuff and things, and he will always happily end the day coming home to his mom and dad as they're like getting ready to eat dinner.
He dreams of his mom still.
Does he understand what gay people are?
No,
Nar.
in his like
He's still
city or
little.
hometown or whatever, it was like extremely
Yeah.
frowned upon and not even discussed. Like it was just wasn't a thing. It was straight relationships, 100%.
Does he even know like why they got yeeted out? Like he's just
No,
like
he
we
doesn't
moved, but I don't know why. Oh, okay.
Like he literally doesn't know a thing about all of the events that happened that night. The
Oh
only
yeah, I
thing he
can't
knows
wait.
is that his mom was disgusted by him and he was traumatized.
Aw, poor baby. I can't
Yeah.
wait for like Jeff to see like Noor making out with a dude or something, and then him to be like, "You can't do that."
Yeah,
This homophobic confirmed.
mind you, the only time Jeff has talked is with Noor, so I feel like that's like a big sign of how comforted he is around Noor.
Yeah, true.
They're gonna be
Or he's
terrified
gonna
of him.
assume Noor is like a woman now or some shit. It's gonna be one of those.
Yeah, I think Noor seems very like apparently like and just
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't say like motherly, but just kind and affectionate.
Yeah. Like a guardian type kind of
Yeah, guardian type of character.
caretaker. Yeah.
And then Ormus, let's see. A night terror. What would fuck him up like that?
He's fucking a dude, and it turns into his ex-wife.
No. Let's start it off like this. So, like I have an idea of what I want. I'm just trying to put it into words and how to articulate the story.
Yeah.
Dear, aren't you glad that these are the fucking players you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We're literally their favorite. The frick? Like actual. The other ones we had.
They're the only ones who stayed, so yeah, of course I'm glad.
So by
Oh, that's
default, we're
right.
better.
So
love
Ormus
winning
is
by
out with
default.
sexy Jeremy, having like a nice dinner, and they're eating food, having
Oh,
drinks,
hell yeah.
you know, having a good time. And then Ormus gets like a little too drunk and starts flirting with the guard. Next thing you know, they're back in bed, doing, you know, their adult activities. And we'll just say, who's gonna walk in on them?
Adult, his child.
No, what
No,
the
not
hell?
the child. I specifically not
Thank
want it
God.
to be the child because I have something else in mind for Jeff.
Oh, okay. His mom.
We'll just do a roll real quick between, let's see, Captain, Noor, and yeah, those two. We'll do it 1 out of 2.
Oh, okay.
Slash-
Cool. A
what was the thing
homie.
again? Exclamation mark. 1d2. It doesn't support D2 yet. Bullshit.
Just do a
This is running down my-
1d4.
Yeah, 1d4.
Yeah, 1d4. Sorry. I've been doing d6s to give you guys more chances, but
Okay, perfect. I was gonna consider a 1 or a 2 as Noor. So Noor walks in on him. He's like, "Oh, sorry, did not mean to see that." And he walks back out, and Ormus is like frantically getting dressed, running out. Like, "Wait, Noor!" And like, "I just saw Ormus in bed with that one guard. What's his name? Jeremy. They're going quite at it, as you might say."
The most accurate Noor impression.
No, real. It's so good.
And so like suddenly everyone starts turning to Ormus, calling him slurs, you know.
Holy
With
shit.
the F slur.
He's like, "No, it's not what you think." And they even take Jeff away from him. He's like, "You certainly aren't suitable to be a father."
And I start taking care of
No, Jeff, yeah. Like he's just North walking away with him and everyone's holding him down. He's in prison for his actions.
Holy shit.
Damn.
And then I would say Ormus jolts awake while his son stays asleep.
Yeah, having a good dreamer.
Alright, so Ormus wakes up. If I can find a thingamajig for this again. Yep, that one. And he's like, Jeff! Hyperventilating a little. Just he looks around. He's like, what's going on? Okay. Is this a dream? This a bad dream? Was he in a tent or just laying down like on a sleeping roll outside?
Just
I guess it's up to
honestly
you.
go outside.
Okay, so he gets out of like the sleeping roll, making sure not to disturb Jeff. Okay, I just need to get some air. Walks outside, sees Noor, is like, nope. Walks this way.
I'm just chilling.
Okay, Cyril's pretty visible.
It's like, oh, hi there, Cyril. How's the watch going? Like, clearly tired. Did not rest that much during his dreams.
For real.
Fine, there's
Rest of the
nothing out here. I mean, just the. And then he like looks around. It's like, I guess it's nothing really.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's good, I guess. Better than something dangerous attacking us at night. How long has it been?
I don't know how long has it been. Does Cyril know?
Yeah, how long has it been, Katir?
I'd say everyone's internal clocks, especially Cyril's, is pretty good. Probably been about
Alright.
6 hours. About
Okay.
4 in the morning.
Tell him probably 6 hours or so.
Oh wow, that's a long time. Shouldn't you get some rest then? I can certainly handle the watch from here if you need me to.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Awkward.
Yeah, they don't know how to interact. Yeah. They're just like, oh, you're that one other person in our group.
Yeah. They have beef with Orma still.
For real.
Man, the fiend is gonna go up to Noor and was like, I'm going to sleep as well. Ormus can handle the watch. The fire's gonna be okay.
By himself?
Yeah, why not? I'm sure he can bellow loud enough. Like, he's a big, tall man.
More racism, once again.
Oh, he's
What
a
do you
man.
mean racism? I literally said big, tall man. What?
I thought
Sexism.
something else was implied there.
Yeah, real. Or it's gonna be like, well, we had multiple people stay awake. Why not him? That's a little unfair.
Well, I'm sure your friend here, and he points to the crystal creature, can help with that. While you
No,
sleep.
no, absolutely not. I must stay awake then.
Okay.
I can't remember if I even need sleep. Oh, he's gone. He passed out. Okay,
So
bye.
Ormus is very clearly just not looking in Noor's direction, keeping watch in this direction.
I take second watch with Ormus. I sit down. Good evening, Ormus. Did you sleep well?
Ormus pretends not to hear you.
What the hell?
Nora's just gonna look outside. He's gonna be like, oh, I see.
So, Ormus, I need some information from you. Your
Why are
adventure
you-
tools.
Yes.
Would you say it has any sort of like energy reading tools in there? I'm asking this for flavor. I know it doesn't say, but would you say it does?
Energy reading. Based off stuff he's worked on in the past, I would say likely not.
Hopefully not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
You
want to
have
check out the
a compass.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
Okay. Do you think Ormus would explore during this time at all, or would he stay in place?
I would say he's probably just like exploring around the camp, not straying very far, just knowing that the radius of safety is limited, so he's not gonna dare venture out too far, especially alone.
So it was 136 feet, right? I'm gonna
Yes.
say it's at 180 now,
Okay.
Okay, bet.
or 196. Sorry, 196.
He'd probably just explore within like the first 100 feet.
Okay, go ahead.
But once again, he doesn't even say anything to Noor, he just kind of wanders off.
More waves.
He was not looking in that direction, so he genuinely missed that time.
Okay, so below you can probably see. I'll need to reduce the water a little bit.
Don't worry, Ormus. Nor believes that love is love.
And you can probably see from the distance that there is a lot. The tide has risen. Everything.
The tides,
Okay.
they
And
rise.
you see the crystals are like receding and everything.
Receding hairline.
Receding. Ormus is receding hairline? He's going bald?
On his
He's
whole
not
body.
that old.
What the heck?
Let's see. You see most of the animals like coming back to where they were, entering their dens and everything.
Poor
It
animals.
seems most
Okay.
of the creatures here are nocturnal because of the night events.
Yeah, otherwise they fucking die. Yeah.
Right.
Then you see the cave.
Alright, I would say this definitely would catch Ormus's interest, especially since he's been looking for ore and metal.
You enter the
What does
cave.
he know? I would say he's just gonna kind of listen and look around at first at the very entrance of the cave. I'm rolling for perception right now.
Okay.
Sheesh,
Dude,
not 20.
That's a nat 20, so I'm just gonna say you can see the light directly from within the cave. You
Okay.
follow it.
Yes.
Okay, you go inside the cave, and you have dark vision, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you see the pathway is just like a little like tunnel, like kind of winding a bit towards the stalactite that has the crystal and what looks like a crystal sandal attached to the stalactite.
I don't know, maybe it just grew that way naturally.
He definitely recognizes it as Cyril's sandal, right? There's no way.
Well, the nat 20.
Why's he
yeah.
been looking at Cyril's feet?
He
The
had a nat
fuck?
20 though. Like, what is he not gonna notice at that point or put together?
Yeah, real. He would notice like the scent of Cyril's fart if he farted in that bitch. Like on that.
My god, I didn't realize Cyril ventured this deep into the cave. Wonder why they didn't mention anything about this.
Cyril says.
And then he's just gonna kind of inspect the crystal. What happens when he places his hand on it? Does he crystallize at all or no?
It starts growing up your arm. How strong do you grip this crystal? Just lightly, kind
It's
of
pretty light.
like you would hold your phone, or
Well, I mean, he wasn't like gripping it. He more just like placed a hand on it, like gently.
his whole hand?
Yeah, his whole hand.
Okay, then I would say it's going up your hand pretty rapidly. So you're gonna have to give me a strength roll to see if you get away from it.
Yeah.
You have to be a 19.
Oh shit, that's kind of high. Do you have gloves?
Holy
Definitely
shit.
not a 19.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I have gloves.
the crystal starts minimizing, if that makes sense. Like collapsing, because you know it's like 1.5 feet tall. Starts collapsing, but going up your arm.
Okay, never mind. I don't understand. I'm confused.
Okay, so here's the crystal. Right? Looking?
Watching? Yeah.
And it's going like this. And then going this way.
So as it's shrinking, it's growing on my arm.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, how much of my arm is covered right now? I was immediately just planning to remove his hand from his gloves and let that be stuck in there, but
I would have said like immediately it went past your glove at least.
okay.
So you can still take the glove off if you want, but it's still gonna be on your arm.
Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna take the glove off and like try to pull that piece of his shirt, clothing, whatever, off as well, the one that's crystallized.
Okay, give me another strength roll. Because it's
Okay.
moving as you're doing it. Actually, no, give me a dexterity. You can
Okay.
click it on. Your
I mean,
hand.
it's the same roll, so I'm just gonna roll that. They both have a +2 bonus.
Okay. I say you went fast enough. So,
Damn, that.
it goes all the way up your arm and stops. You now have a very heavy crystal arm.
Okay.
Is his
You're
arm
still
still
able-
alive?
Yeah, no, he's still able to move it just fine.
Okay, bet.
And it's reflecting the aura of his emotions right now. So right now, what are you feeling?
It could have been me! It could
Confused?
have been me!
Alarmed. Confused and alarmed.
It's like a purplish
Purple.
red, so like a maroon.
Okay. And Oris is just kind of like staring at it, relieved that it stopped growing, but just like, okay, what do I do now? So he's gonna test out the heat theory on this crystal as well. He's gonna walk outside of the cave, and we'll just say he starts like a very small campfire with the surrounding wood.
Okay. I'll build it.
Thank you.
This is like the smallest I got. But yeah, there we go. Good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then he's
you
gonna like
put
hold
your
his
arm
shoulder
in it?
close to it. No, not put his arm in it. He's just gonna kind of like lean the body part that's encased in crystal closer towards it and just see how it feels and what happens.
Okay, so it is unaffected.
All right. Does it
Put it
feel
in the
warm to
fire.
him at all in that area? Does it feel like hot?
No, you can't feel it at all. Like it doesn't feel.
Okay. Now he's gonna enter like the body part that's encased in crystal towards it, and just see what happens from there.
The fire goes inside it.
Oh, what the
Inside
hell?
it, like it's
It's like
kind of like how the
absorbed.
crystal is phasing through us.
Yeah, it goes inside it. The all the heat, the flames, everything. It's inside the crystal armor now. It's like you can look inside it and see flames.
Oh my frogs.
That's new. He's finally wondering to himself, does this mean I'm magic now? Like, I should probably head back and tell the others about this. I was the only one keeping watch, too, outside of Noor, and I don't know if I trust them that much.
What the-
Thor's fucking dead.
Yeah, I was
Oh, he
gonna
comes
say that
up.
like that I fell a flock asleep.
Also, he comes up and Noor's just sleeping on the floor.
the crystal creature approaches you and like takes the form of Ormus, right? And like Ormus can kind of hear it in his head, and it says like one of us.
It could have been me! It should have been me!
Cyril, goddammit.
It's like, oh, I can understand you now. I guess? I don't know. Oris just shrugs.
This is the worst thing that happened in this entire campaign.
Crystal God blessed you.
Crystal God? There's a god in these lands?
I want to be blessed by the crystal god. What the fuck?
Crystal demon pursue you at night.
Oh,
Don't
great.
starve.
Oris is doing
Yeah,
exactly what I'm doing right now, just
exactly.
ahead. He's already stressed out from the nightmares and lack of sleep. It's like, now I gotta deal with this nonsense. And what's gonna happen to Jeff? What if I die? I can't leave him orphaned.
Again.
Again? When
Yeah,
did he
in the
die the
dream.
first time?
In
Oh,
the dream.
yeah, you're right. And Ormus is just kind of like slightly freaking out. The crystal's definitely changing colors here to reflect that.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, well, how do I get this crystal off of me? Do you know? He looks towards the crystal beast.
And he says, "You can't. One of us."
I'm pissed off right now. It could have been me.
So it's
He's my friend.
how much of Ormus's body is encased in the crystal? Like everything from his hand leading up to his upper
So-
shoulder?
Like all the way like up here.
Like
Jeez.
Link, Legend of Zelda.
So his
Yeah,
arms like a
that's
crystal
literally
now.
what I was gonna say
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
The hell?
It's like, god damn it. He kind of just knocks on the crystal thing if the flames do anything. They've been there this whole time. It's like, how do I get this out? And he starts flinging his arm everywhere.
You knocked on it?
Yeah, knocked on
How
it.
hard?
Just like a little think think.
Okay, it just nothing happens.
Okay, what about when he's flailing his arm, trying to get the flames out?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. What am I supposed to do about this? Do you know how to get the flames out?
He says, "Focus."
Like this. Okay. So he just kind of like holds his hands out and or hit the one hand out and he starts calming himself, focusing on like the picture of the flames exiting from the arm.
If they come out, where are you aiming though?
I was just aiming on like the dirt floor. We'll say like right here.
Okay, because I was about to be like, if you didn't tell me, you're gonna hit that fucking tree. So let's say you straight up, like cast a giant fireball, and it like causes like an explosion in the ground and lowers it.
Okay. Just for flavor, Ormus is gonna be like knocked back
Okay.
by the force of it all and land on his ass. You're like, oh my god.
Did my Telspark crash?
It says waiting on GM, but everything
My-
seems
my-
to be up.
My
still.
Steam crashed, I think. Hold on.
F.
Rest in peace.
When you rest in pieces.
My bad. I don't know what happened. It just closed. Karis is gonna be right back
Okay.
because they actually turned off their computer.
Damn.
They have a button like an external power button, and it's like a keycap, so it's very easy to do.
Wouldn't both of you die at once?
Yeah. Okay. Let's just take a second here. This is gonna give me time to do something. was gonna place a block.
You're placing a mysterious cube.
No, good cube.
Oh.
Oh, here it is. Right here. I can only see it there. Okay. There we go. So I don't forget where we are. They like did that while like I was building, I think, but I didn't save it. Let's take a intermission.
You're.
That works perfectly because I was actually writing notes on the session here. Because I had not been doing that, and I was like, oh shit, should probably start that now.
No, that seems kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob? Yep. Yeah, cool, because I gotta pee. What the hell, Ormus? Not fair.
Would have been Cyril.
Could have been Cyril.
Could have been Cyril.
Oh, whatever.
Could have also
Rob.
been Noor, but he was
What was
too
it gonna
busy
be their
farting.
fucking foot?
Yeah, it was
No.
gonna be their foot. Trust.
I asked the guy, like, well, should we get it? And if not, like, if I had a chance, I was gonna be like, well, they want to go see the beacon or something. So he was gonna go do that eventually, but yeah.
Would have been one of y'all. That's
It
Damn.
was one of us.
When Ormus is kind of essential for setting up the camp, and now he's like a double whammy key target.
No, I'm just a blue man.
Just a blue man with emotions. And many past lives.
You're.
I'm just a blue man, and I'm dabba dee dabba dee dabba.
How
That
long
is
have
a
we
Does
been
that
song
mean
though,
like
going for?
Ormus is just like slightly capable of communicating with all crystal beasts? Or is it like a tremor
Did you
sense
say
thing?
how long we've been going on for?
Yeah.
2 hours and 13 minutes.
Okay.
Why did you want to stop?
I'm just asking. Because
Okay.
yes, but I can keep going.
In either case, I'll have to stop in like an hour from now, so we can go to the movies.
We can stop now. It's okay.
No, I have time. The movie's not till like 8:45.
Yeah, but I don't mind because this is like a good stopping point. We can just like wrap it up with Ormus, and that's it.
Okay.
Because Noor here wants to stop anyways.
Well, I'm cool with still going.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we
you
could just
also
like
said
wait
yes.
until the morning and everyone had like a conversation about what happened, and then we can stop it.
Yeah.
We'll go longer next time probably.
Yeah, I'm just burning alive, and I'm like, I'm tired. It's so fucking hot in this house.
When your dog's so cute and you just love looking at him.
Real. That's how I am with Cassie Susan.
Okay, you gained a subclass, Ormus, just so you know, like out of RP. It's called Kineticist. I will add it myself later, just for remind me. Make sure it gets added before next session.
Did you like that word, Kiss? And I said it, his ears went crazy. My ears. You like kinetic sound? You kind of understand that? Synthetic? Kinetic?
So basically, I'll give you a rundown of this subclass. Like at RP. This allows you to basically control the elements and manipulate them after touching them.
What the hell?
Okay.
You can read more detail about it on a Pathfinder page, and I'll give you some more, like a link to it later.
Perfect. Thank you. That'll be helpful. Looks like gonna be a huge damage dealer again. Summons another meteor storm.
Real. I want to be touched by the crystal gods. Can I get a crystal penis or whatever Noor has?
That would be
A
insane.
crystal peen. You store some
Yeah,
fire
tungsten
in
balls
there and
wouldn't work
blow
on
some
me.
bitch up while the
Real! I just jack off and then it just like, whatever it is. That's
Now,
awesome.
amazing.
I'll spoil a little something. There is several of these all around the map,
That's fucking
and they'll give you a different subclass.
Wow.
Okay, but I will say we
accidentally
can't.
touches them all, becomes a complete crystal being.
That'd be awesome. We can't metagame though, just because we know that we get something cool.
Yeah,
you're right.
and
Yeah.
Now we gotta go. I want to real bad, but
Yeah, no, Ormus genuinely would not want to become an entire crystal being. That would be just awful sounding.
I don't know what Noor would want. I don't know if they would care either way, but I know they're not just gonna be like, I touched. They're just gonna be like, the beacon, my friend. You find it. And then he'd be like, do you want me to get it? And then I guess he would like try to grab it, and then that would be how. But other than that, I don't think he would. Whatever. Damn. When you want to meta game, but you can't.
Well, never mind. I can't say that. That would really make you metagame.
Nope,
Yeah, no,
don't say shit.
spoil anymore.
It wasn't like a spoiler. It was more like you have to consider something.
No metagamies.
Yeah, none.
My head hurts.
Alright, Bookie.
It's a good thing that this wasn't Ormus's dominant hand or arm. That would have
I
been.
mean, you could still use
inconvenient.
it like a regular hand.
Yeah, but now it's heavier, and he has to get used to the new weight and balance. And considering he works with like fine tools,
Yeah, bro
it's
has
kind
to
of
go
a
to
pain in the ass,
physical therapy on God.
basically.
That could have been Cyril's foot. Yo, what if I sit on the crystal and then just my ass is the.
Your asshole?
It's just my ass, and then I gotta like fart out like shit.
Wow, you're really coming up with like brilliant stuff here. Like I gotta tell you, that goes
Yeah,
crazy.
real.
Okay, you guys ready to start? Like, finish up? Wait.
Yarn.
Okay. So I'm gonna transition into full morning, meaning I'm gonna wake everyone.
Okay, wait, do I have to roll to see if I got a nightmare or not, or am I just that conked out?
Yep, you gotta roll.
Okay. Sorry, Cass, I gotta get up. I could have gotten out of the dream roll, but not. I gotta be fair. Okay, can you like teleport me to where everyone is?
You're literally right.
You're
next
literally
to
right there.
Look,
Just
it says
click
I'm
on your
Sheila.
icon twice.
Yeah, right click on your icon.
uh-huh. Okay. Buddy time. Okay. Okay.
So is it
okay.
like daytime now? Everyone's up and awake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I roll for my nightmare. I roll for my nightmare.
And finally, Jeff has a good dream. Wakes up fully rested.
Okay, I just roll a d20.
Oh, you rolled d6.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
you got a good dream.
Yippee! Do I still have to say what it was?
Yep.
Okay, good dream. Noor is in a meadow. Lots of hills, lots of flowers. It's sunny, the weather's perfect, big fluffy clouds. There's a huge picnic. You can hear the sound of like laughing children, and there's a slight breeze. Their hair is flowing, and it's like super long and like anime style flowing in the wind. They look at the picnic and they see all of their friends from every single life they have ever lived at the picnic. Everyone's eating and laughing and enjoying themselves. And this also includes people from this life. So Ormus is there, Cyril's there, Jeff's there, Sheila, and the crystal thing. And he's just having a good time. Someone's flying a kite, like,
Okay.
they're just at peace.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a perception roll. Everyone else can give me one too. Cyril, you gotta roll for a d6.
Oh,
Perception. Bonk. Oh, fuck, that was Jeff. No. Yes, that was Jeff.
Okay, you got the best dream you could possibly get.
I got a 26.
Got a 19.
Sorry, Ormus, you didn't need one, my bad. But Cyril, can you give us a good dream?
yeah. I can also. I'm just gonna do this roll too before we're going. Okay. Shit. I didn't really think this far ahead. I didn't ever think this roll would happen. I guess they're chilling in like not this place, at like their normal place with their regular bugs and like things they're actually familiar with. I kind of don't have any great ideas right now, to be honest.
Okay, just if you want to say like memories of home, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The guards captain doesn't really notice anything. Well, at least I was gonna say that until Ormus turned around. Too late, you turned around. He charges towards Ormus, like stomping his feet really quickly, and he goes, "What happened to your arm?"
Like, right, so, about that. Oh, also, Satan, can we go over, like, the colors of the emotions and, like, the crystal, all that stuff later? Because I want
Mood
to be able
ring,
to
but
say
it's
what
an
he's
arm.
feeling without saying what he's actually feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
When you're horny, it
and-
turns pink.
yeah, literally, I was gonna say it turns pink when he gets next to Jeremy.
Let's fucking go.
It's fine.
It's like, so I went into a cave over there, over yonder, and I found a crystal encased in a stalactite. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that thing.
Yeah.
And I saw that Cyril's sandal was in there, so I got curious and I briefly touched it, and now it's fully covering my arm. Also, I guess a crystal god touched me, and a crystal demon / devil is gonna be after me at night, according to this beast here.
You talk
Sorry,
him
to this
too.
magical crystal creature. So that's kind of what happened.
Your roll. Front and forward.
To get in trouble.
Jeff kind of like tugs on it.
Closer.
It's like, no, it's all fine, Jeff. It doesn't hurt a bit. Don't you worry.
Cyril. Closer. Closer.
Yeah.
Where's your sandals? And why were they in the cave?
Because I lost them, yesterday during the day. I went in. Wasn't
Okay.
much to find. That's why I didn't spend that long.
And you went in the cave and you did report that you found a crystal.
Well, I didn't find it.
Well, perhaps that's the bacon. What?
The guard captain is just like, whatever. So next time, Cyril, if you find a crystal and tries to kill you, that's one thing. Come get us. If you find a crystal, it doesn't try to come get you. Come find us. If you find a crystal, period, come find us.
There's a lot of crystal things here.
Okay, let me clarify. A crystal inside stone, inside a cave. We're looking for specific crystals, right? One's like the one on the ship.
Speaking of which, I wonder how my
You
arms
should have
gonna react to
specified that.
crystal.
I didn't know either. Is the crystal on the ship also a beacon?
It's important in some way. I was asked to make a structure for it.
Oh, sounds like a beacon to me.
A beacon?
Mhm.
What do you mean a beacon, Noor?
That's what I told you yesterday. Name said that he built a beacon nearby in the cave.
Right, do forgive me if I forgot. We have a lot of things going on now. Ormus,
Oh, crystal whip or something.
I need you to get examined by a resident healer, which is unfortunately Noor.
Fun. Okay, but I'm gonna actually read aura though.
Oh my god, you look
I have
fine.
the-
You're good.
yeah. Read
Block it
aura.
off.
It's cantrip. I do the spell. Hold on. I can't move.
Walk it off. He's like, yeah, sounds about right.
DM, I can't move. Give me permission. I was gonna move closer to Ormus and touch it. Okay, damn.
So, just do the reading from here. It's a cantrip.
That's what I did. Waiting for you to tell me what I know.
You have to ask Ormus. It's his arm.
I'm reading the aura.
of his
He
arm.
doesn't know. Yeah, the magical, like shit. You would
So
know.
what is
Ormus
Ormus
doesn't
feeling?
know.
Tell Noor.
Oh, if you're just asking about how Ormus is feeling, he's like,
That's not what I'm asking.
And that's what the arm is going to be showing, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I would say it's just like a hint of anxiety.
Okay. Nora's just gonna tell Ormus to like practice breathing exercises and to get rest.
Okay, because I wasn't trying to be mean or anything. It's just like it's his arm now. It's like it's not a crystal creature. It's not an object. It is his arm. And the captain is just like, well, you heard the medical officer here, and the crystal keeper, right? Keep checking in with Noor. Maybe they can figure something out. They seem to be the expert here for crystals.
Noor?
I guess I
Or
should take the
that's
crystal
exactly
healer
like that.
fucking. Nora just gives a thumbs up.
Now Ormus is even more anxious. The crystal on his arm like glows brighter of whatever color.
Let me see. Give me your hand.
He puts the non-crystal one on his hand.
Yes. This one is very good. Very healthy. Now let me see the other.
Or it's kind of like struggles to pick it up a bit. He's just kind of like thunk, and it's very heavy.
Should do some back exercises, shoulder exercises. Well, make sure you stretch. Go like this.
He stretches, but you can tell like the crystallized arm is like a little more limp just due to how heavy it is.
Do you need a sling to help you carry the arm? Like when it's broken, you know, you don't want to hold it up. Might help distribute the weight better.
Like, no, I just gotta train myself to use this arm a bit more. It wasn't my dominant hand either way, which is great, but could be annoying when I'm trying to work with smaller tools.
Can we try something? Give me a high five. See if it hurts me. We do a
How
high
heavy
five.
is my arm now, Satan?
How heavy is your arm now? How heavy do you think a limb of an ox is?
Pretty fucking heavy,
Insanely
to
heavy.
begin with, yeah.
So times that by 5.
Shit.
You're gonna break my hand, bro.
This is genuinely gonna be like at least probably 150 back.
Yep. Alright, give me a high five.
So Ormus kind of has to heave his arm up, but he gets the high five in and doesn't so much as like high five slap it as much as like it just completely smashes into his hand.
Does it go through me or does he beat my ass?
He like knocks you to the ground. I would say you don't have an intention of doing damage, right?
No intention of doing damage.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you do damage here, so you're gonna straight up just knock Noor to the ground.
Like, oops. I didn't mean to do it that hard. It's just really heavy.
I see.
Is
Well-
he doing that while laying on the ground? He's just nodding
Yeah.
his head.
Yeah, he's just gonna lay there. He's like, well, when it comes to battle, swing with that one.
Right, I'll have to start carrying the Warhammer with this hand then.
It's too bad you're not left-handed or ambidextrous.
What do you mean I am left-handed?
Isn't that's your left hand or right?
My right hand's the one covered in crystal here.
Oh. I see. Just another thing he was confused about. It's fine. by me.
Okay, we're gonna stop here because I think everyone's good to stop here. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I thank everyone for watching. If anyone was watching,
Yeah.
have a nice night.
Yippee.